Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I wanted to talk Josh Allen, and don't count him out. He's still in the MVP race, man. Don't count him out just yet. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. Right, today I got my jacket on, man. It's a little cooler in Jersey. The past couple weeks have been really warm, especially on the East Coast, closer to like New York and everything. Like 70s and 80s this week. It's about 60, 50s. That sound crazy in Jersey, but hey, it is what it is. Global warming, things like that. Stuff happens. But let's get into Josh Allen. Josh Allen, he still had the potential to be the MVP. To me, he beat the guy who they got MVP, who they just labeling MVP, who's going to get it, Russell Wilson. He beat him head to head. His stats was better. He played better. Buffalo don't have the best defense in the world. So do Seahawks. But Russell Wilson made more mistakes with the fumbles and the picks, especially that pick. I believe they was at the, 5-10 yard line going negative field position. And what I mean by that, it was closer to Buffalo's end zone. Russell Wilson threw a pick and Josh Allen just made better plays. He just made better plays. But to me, they probably not going to give it to Josh Allen because that's just what the media does to small market teams for whatever reason. And yes, he had a slump, but he's picking it back up, man. He's picking it back up. I told everyone, he's going to beat the Seahawks. Most likely, he's going to beat the Cardinals. But it's just something about the media hating this kid. I went over his stats from year to year. Rookie year, sophomore year, he just get better and better. You can just see it. Like, he's going to be something. When they lost to the Texans last year, I'm like, you know what? The Buffalo look like a team. They just need to make a big splash play on the all season. And who they get, Stephon Diggs to help out who? Josh Allen. That's exactly what they did. He has a cannon arm. He could work on the accuracy a bit, but he's accurate enough to make the plays, obviously. He's playing like a top 5 quarterback, no doubt about it. I'm not saying he is a top 5 quarterback, but he's playing this season like a top 5 quarterback. You can't ignore the stats. You can't ignore the stats, man. And if you think I am tripping or I'm just talking because people just think I'm this fanboy of Josh Allen, according to Pro Football Focus, they said Buffalo is the second best team in the AFC. Pro Football Focus said this, not me. Pro Football Focus said the Buffalo Bills is the second best team, and it's because of Josh Allen. The running game hasn't been as good. Singletary, he's pretty having a disappointing year. He's not having the best year or the year I thought he would have, especially him possibly being a bell cow after Frank Gore left. But you can't deny this kid's play. You can't deny it, no matter how much you want to. He's first in play action, touchdowns, yards, I believe completions. So his play action game is amazing. It's amazing. I believe somebody brought this up in my comments. Salute to you. I believe he threw over he had 2 games where he threw over 400 yards, 3+ touchdowns. There's something in that matter. I mean, put it up. It was something in that matter. And he's the first quarterback to ever do that during the Super Bowl era? Like, come on, man. Come on. He's breaking records out here. He's breaking records. But you know what the media is going to do? They're going to count him out. They're going to count him out. And it's just so wrong. But you know who they constantly going to put in there? Russell Wilson, because he got all these touchdowns. But we got to start looking at those turnovers, man. We can't blame the defense for everything. When they played Buffalo, that was a winnable game. You know who else? Let me get off of Russell Wilson. You know who else they're going to keep putting in that conversation? Green Bay. I'm sorry, Aaron Rodgers. They're going to keep putting Aaron Rodgers in that, but he had bad games as well. He had some games where he just flunked out. Flunked out. You seen what Drew Brees did to the Bucks, but you seen what Aaron Rodgers couldn't do to the Bucks. They also lost a meaningful game to the Vikings. Come on, man. We gotta stop this, man. We gotta stop this. He have a few games he lose and he slump a bit. He's just completely out of the race now. He's just completely out of the race now. Come on. Come on. If we going off of records and all that, Big Ben should be the MVP. If we're going to go over records and a few bad games, why not Big Ben? Why not him? If we're going off of that criteria. Come on. The only guy that's having a spectacular season and who I can see winning over him, and I can't even make a case for it, is Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes only threw one pick, and week 10. Week 10, he did have a bad game against the Patriots, but he's playing at a high level, and I can't even deny that. I can't. But I believe Josh Allen deserves it. I think he deserves it. The position he in, you have Patrick Mahomes, who has Tyreek Hill of who else? Travis Kelce. Come on, man. Sammy Watkins. Like, he has the whole package. It's literally Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. There's other guys on that team can play, no question about it. No question about it. But you load up Patrick Mahomes with all these stars, of course his stats going to look like that. But you give Josh Allen one star. Just let him get one. You see what he do with that, man. See what he do with that. And like I said, now everybody's saying they the second best team in the AFC. So that's what they said, man. I don't make these up. That's what people saying. I just look them up and put them out there for y'all. That's all I do. One of my key things I always say about Josh Allen, and let me say it again. He plays with heart, and he always played to win. He's probably one of the most unselfish quarterbacks I've seen in a very long time. People say Tom Brady, maybe, or Bill Belichick was just cheap. But to me, this guy, he's just unselfish. He's unselfish. If the run game's going to win the game, I believe he goes with that. If his passing game going to win the game, I believe he goes with that. I honestly don't even think Josh Allen really cares about stats. He just cares about winning. That's the way he played. Hey, it took his arm talent to win that game against the Seahawks. He did it. He did it. After all the doubt, people thought he was going to be a bust. People thought he was going to go to Buffalo and just and be nothing. But you have to talk about this team. Have to talk about this team, and it's because of that one guy, Josh Allen. It's because of the one guy, Josh Allen, man. You can't even put it off. Oh, it's the defense that's winning the game. Oh, it's the running game that's winning the game. Oh, it's this, is that. Give him his props, man. Gotta give him his props. But now y'all want to count him out the MVP race? Even though I don't think they should. I'm not counting him out. Come on, man. If he have another big game, what's there to say? How is Russell Wilson still in the race, man? How? I love Russell Wilson. He can play, but come on. He's been struggling. Nobody's talking about it. We quick to get on when Carson Wentz is struggling, when Josh Allen is struggling, when who else? I can't even think of who else. When Baker Mayfield is struggling, when it's just quarterbacks the media go after. And I'm starting to see it. When these guys are struggling, they all over ESPN, all over Fox Sports. But when they doing good, we don't want to talk about it. What's up with that, man? But hey, man, but what do you think and how do you feel? Do you think Josh Allen, he's still in the race? I say absolutely, especially at that game he had. You have to put him in the race or he's out the race, man. He's out the race. It's over and done for him. I don't believe that, but hey, if you believe that, tell me why. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Goes.